Jurassic World Evolution, where we are building our dream park. So far, everything seems to be going great. We have two T-Rexes and a perfectly good exhibit here, filled with a whole bunch of different dinosaurs. We have the little tiny Compsognathus running around here, so small. We have the Archaeornithomimus. Where are they? I don't. Oh, there's one. We have the Allura Titans, which you see here making some loud noises. And we have some Stegoceratops. So I think it would be a wise idea to make a spot for one more dinosaur in this particular exhibit. I think it would be good to make a pair of. Actually, let me see. How's the distribution? Okay, so it would probably be a good idea to make the feeder here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to make a Ankylodocus. Oh, seems that our battery level is a bit low. And Ankylodocuses are, of course, sauropods, sauropoda, sauropoda, and sauropoda. Sauropods are the only things that can eat from these. So let's make a couple of Ankylodocus. We want them to be maxed. So let's take a look at the genes available. I think Tundra would suit him better. And we want confined space. Stress inhibitor 3.0. And then, let me see. Let's give him cross species just in case. There we go. We got a pair of them going. Now, that we have that, we can start designing the next exhibit. I think it would be nice to have a mall area right in here. So let's get to work on that. Yep, okay, that'll be good. Now, let's see here. Well, first, let's make some restrooms. And there could be a restroom here, too. Yeah? Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, say that having a restaurant here is good. And then having a clothes shop next door is also a good idea. Yeah, so now we just run us a nice path. Okay. And now we do this. There. So now we have a restaurant, a clothes shop. Let's make sure they have plenty of staff on hand. Sell dino onesies. $36. And we'll sell Giganto steaks. For around 30. Okay, that's good. Now I think it would be wise for us to make a, let's see, clothes shop, restaurant, bowling alley. Everyone loves bowling alleys. And then, let's see. Then I'm thinking arcade. And a fossil zone. Then over here, we will have the bar. And maybe we could squeeze in a toy shop here? I don't know. No. Can't squeeze in a toy shop there. But I think we could squeeze one in right here. Back behind the fossil shop. So yeah, let's go next gen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's always happy hour at our new bar. Please drink responsibly.
Okay. Let's sell teeth. For $45. Bowling alley, 10 pen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're never too
25
old to visit
bucks,
our new
27
toy shop.
bucks. There we go. And then, oh, disease, where?
Setting additional task.
Medicate it. Dino slop? You want dino cocktail. There we go. Yeah, we got plenty of space right there.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Okay. So I think right in here would be a nice place for another exhibit. Yeah. Though we're probably going to need to put in another storm defense station right about here. So let's move our energy lines further out. Why am I hearing the sounds of dinosaurs colliding with walls? Guess I was just mistaken. Let's let the Ankylodocus go.
Task proceed.
Okay, wait a minute. He says he's overcrowded. Well, shit. That's a problem. Hold on. We're going to have to make some adjustments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Adding
pleased
to
to
the
welcome
list.
an Ankylodocus to the park.
No problem.
Yeah, see, this is why it's so important to keep an exact numerical count of the dinosaurs that will be in your exhibit. So how many dinosaurs we got in here? We got 4, 8, 12. So 12 and 4, that's 16. Wait a minute, well, what's your population level?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an
Aha,
Ankylodocus.
yeah, you see, this is why I knew I was smart to do that.
Confirming task.
Collecting asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Confirmed.
Collection request.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to incubate a whole new set of of Stegoceratops, rather. Um, simply because I must not have given them the cross-species adaptation. No, I think that will work just fine. Actually, no, cancel that. Let's go ahead. There's no reason to not.
Asset to be collected. Picking up asset.
Yeah, he's looking for food and he's hungry.
Delivery has been completed. Asset in transit. Transit has commenced.
Yeah, we'll let these Stegoceratops incubate, and then from there, we'll make another new exhibit here. The next exhibit we fell in is the Indominus exhibit. Very interesting. As the Stegoceratops is coming. So apparently they're all 115. He's just 98. Yeah, there's high storm protection. So what do you think we should put in here? I'm thinking something large and herbivorous. I'm thinking this could be our... Oh, wait. Okay. The Stegoceratopses are all ready. Okay, let's send the ACU unit over here to knock them out. This time they should hopefully have a high enough population.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegoceratops to the park.
Request acknowledged.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegoceratops to the park.
Understood.
Hopefully that one didn't block. Nope, it did. Good.
Request acknowledged.
En route to collect the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, he definitely shouldn't feel overcrowded now, that's for sure.
Heading to collect the asset. Commencing asset transit. Asset transportation in progress. Assets in the air. Heading to pick up the asset.
Yeah, they both have food. And now they're feeling much better. Food and drink. They're going to enjoy their life here in this exhibit.
Transportation underway. Transportation complete. Asset has been delivered.
I think there's just enough room. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, 4 Lore Titans, 4 Stegoceratops, that makes 8, 4 Archaeonithomimus, that makes 12, and 4 Compies, that makes 16, 17, and 18. 18 dinosaurs, and that should be more than enough for all the dinosaurs. Yeah. Compies are extremely capable of accepting any number of dinosaurs in their exhibit. And these guys can handle just about that amount too, unless I'm mistaken. Yep, see? They can handle a couple of themselves and a whole bunch of others. So that's good. So next, I think it would be wise if we make a pair of just normal enclosures with viewing galleries. A couple of normal enclosures with viewing galleries here. And then maybe we'll also put a viewing gallery over here so that people can see from over on this side too. I think this will be the exhibit where we put a whole bunch of stegosaurs. And brachiosaurs in. Stegosaurs, brachiosaurs, diplodocus. I don't think we want apatosaurs, though. Yeah, no, normal concrete will do the job here.
We have added a new viewing gallery for you to observe our magnificent creatures. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery for you to observe our magnificent creatures.
No curves. Let's go straight on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery for you to observe our magnificent creatures.
Yeah, you see, in this way, we can incorporate an existing Hammond Creation Lab into the exhibit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecast predicts an incoming storm.
Yeah, let's,
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning levels have been raised.
oh, storm warning level raised, eh?
In response to the adverse weather, please take cover until the conditions have passed.
There we go. And now we just make a little bit of a loop out here. And then there. Yeah. And I suppose we can actually delete these fences here, 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 and here, so as to give the dinosaurs more room to roam. And I'm glad to see that my storm protection seems to be working out, because we're not having any escape attempts. So that's good. Yeah. So this exhibit is going to be difficult. So for a start, let's make our wand as small as possible.
The weather forecast has started. Please resume your normal activity.
Okay, yeah. And then we'll have a nice big lake up here. Yeah, that'll work. Let me see. So next, we paint with mud, dirt. Now here, I want to make it seem like there's possibly some river hold on, let me remove the plant life here. Remove the plant life. Okay, yeah, see. Now it looks like there's mud coming down here. So let's add some coastal grass here. Yeah, I want this to be a very wet delta-ish kind of area here. Okay. Now, we'll add in some forests. Yeah, we'll add in some here, and some here. Maybe a little here. And a good bit of forest here. Forest all up here. And I want this to be forest central up here. Have a big old secluded lake up here. Maybe a couple forest trees right here and here. Yeah, that looks good. Now, we need to add in some foliage. Right up here. Let's have some trees along the river bank. And maybe a couple rocks in the river. Okay, now. So let's try and decide what we should have in here. I know we said we wanted stegosaurs, but maybe we should have some other things in here too. I mean, what small carnivores lived alongside Stegosaurus other than Ceratosaur? Because if we put Ceratosaur in there, Ceratosaur will kill the Stegos. Or try, anyway, and then get killed. Hmm. Huh. Well, if we're going to have a veritable Valley of the Giants, if you will, it appears we cannot have Ceratosaurus or Allosaur, the two main predators of the time. I mean, if we had an Ornitholestes, I'd say put that in there, but sadly, that doesn't seem to be much of an option. So, if we want to do Stegosaurs, Brachiosaurs, and Diplodocus, I guess that will work. Okay. So, I think we'll need maybe 3 feeders. Yeah, 3 tall feeders at least. Yeah, let's go for 4. And then here, down by the river delta, we'll have the ground paleo feeder. So we'll give all of these the food that you would give to sauropods. Yeah, conifers, tree ferns, and ginkgo. Fun fact, sauropods could not actually chew. They had long, narrow, peg-like teeth and no real muscles for chewing. What they would do is they would grab a hold of a branch or fern of some type and they would strip the leaves from it. Well, once it got into their digestive tract, they would basically have these what are known today as gastroliths. We don't have many creatures that use gastroliths today, but back then they were very common. Much like a chicken would use a gastrolith, much like a chicken uses small, gritty sand, a dinosaur, such as the sauropods, for a fact, would use smooth stones, which they would swallow. Actually, we may want to make cross species for this one. I mean, if we want 3 brachiosaurs, 3 diplodocus, that's 6. And then we'd want 3 apatosaurs, 3 brachiosaurs, 3 diplodocus, 3 apatosaurs. Do we want to do camarasaurs too? Yeah, fuck it. Come on. Yeah, come on. Well, we're going to do cross species. And then, yeah, social group of 4 to 8 will work there. Yeah, they'll find their way over to this area. Yeah, this is the exotic dinosaur exhibit, as I would call it. All the dinosaurs here are unusual or interesting. And or adorable. Let's see. So I noticed something troubling today. Apparently a lot of Democratic politicians have written to President Biden a letter saying they want to basically obfuscate the process by which nuclear weapons approval is allowed. They basically want to make it more difficult for a sitting president to use nuclear weapons. And we all know why they're doing this. We know why. It's because they didn't like Donald Trump. I mean, hell, in the last days of his presidency, they tried very damn hard to remove the nuclear football from his hands simply because they didn't want him to have it. There was nobody for him to nuke. There was nothing he could nuke. Nobody had fought a war. So there was no good reason to try and take the nuclear football away from him. I mean, after all, this president had been very anti-war from the beginning. Even though he threatened to nuke our enemies into oblivion if they dare stepped out of line. But, you know, you got to be firm. I mean, when you're dealing with Xi Jinping of the Chinese Communist Party, Vladimir Putin of Russia, the Ayatollah of Iran, and the let me see, the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong Un. You know, you gotta draw a line in the sand and say, look, you fuck around, and this is what's going to happen. And they didn't like that. They didn't like someone who outwardly drew a hard line and said, no, we're not doing that nonsense anymore. We're not appeasing crazy people who believe nonsense. That's not what we do here. We create situations where awesomeness thrives. Yeah. Release some vivid patterns for the stegosaur.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegosaurus to the park.
That's right. Go looking for your food, Stego. Okay. Let's work on making an apatosaur. Or rather, no, let's start with a brachiosaur. We aren't going to include Mamenchisaur in this exhibit because Mamenchisaur did not live in North America. Let's work on this brachiosaur. I think this is the 2001 pattern I'm hoping it is. Confined space 3.0. That's just what we need. We need stress inhibitor. Okay. Population of 25. I think he's fine. We'll make a pair of brachiosaurs. And then let's take a look here about camarasaur. Let's go jungle pattern. Confined space 3.0 once again. Let's go for cross species and brain aging. We're going to want 3 of those. 2 brachiosaurs, 3 camarasaurs, 4 stegosaurs, 3 apatosaurs, and 2 diplodocus. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about having all those stress inhibitors. Just look at what it does to his comfort level. He can handle any kind of population now. Because he'll never get uncomfortable enough to warrant breaking down the fence. Okay, come on, Stegosaur. If you're hungry, you need to get over there. Don't worry, you're going to have plenty of population in this exhibit before long. So enjoy your solitude while you got it. Let's check in here. There we go. And the Tyrannosaurs seem to be just fine and dandy. You know, I would love to have an exhibit where they live near some pterosaurs or triceratops, but they'd probably eat them. Oh, I just said the next one we were going to do is the Indominus. Okay, after this exhibit is Indominus. Yeah, we'll make an Indominus. And then we'll make an Indoraptor, and then we'll make a Spinoraptor. And then we'll make a Spinosaur. And then over here we could maybe have a Baryonyx or Suchomimus. And then there's this this yard here. I want to make some Nigersaurs, Kentrosaurs, and Uranosaurs. I could make an exhibit with a... Hold on. Let's take a look at... Hold on. Can you even make those exhibits on here? Huh. You can. I think this island should be just for the park. Yeah, you see, it moves up its population threshold to be higher. Okay, let's release the Brachiosaurs. Up, and it is the correct skin. I can see it from here. This is my favorite skin for the Brachiosaurus. It's from the Jurassic Park 2001, Jurassic Park 3 movie. I like the coloration. Yeah, that's a good dinosaur.
We are pleased to welcome a
Go look for some water, big boy. Yeah, you got plenty of places to graze. This is a Jurassic estuary here. Very good. Here, let's get a third Camarasaur ready. Then we can make a Diplodocus. Let's modify his genome. Thinking arid would perhaps be a good one. And we're certainly going to need confined space 3.0. Stress inhibitor 3.0. Gotta love that. Yeah, I think it'll be fine for that. Make a Diplodocus. We'll release the camerasaurs now. Oh, that is a nice skin. Yeah, these are big dinosaurs. Let's see how the island rating looks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Camarasaurus to the park.
Okay, let's get another Diplodocus going. Yeah, so a pair of Diplodocus and then a third Camarasaur. Let me take a look at their genome. Yeah, a third one should be fine. Well, if we're just going to have a pair of Diplodocus, let's take a look at those Apatosaurs. I'd like a Savannah pattern. You're going to want confined space 3.0. Stress inhibitor 3.0, definitely. Another stress inhibitor 3.0. Intensive repair. And then cardio strength. Yeah, that's making the... Yeah, when the Diplodocuses are ready to go out, we'll make 3 Apatosaurs. Yeah, the stegosaurs still ain't happy because their population is still so low, and I jacked it up. So, yeah, we're gonna have to get over here with the. Yeah, let's go get on the ACU helicopter and scatter the dinos. We gotta disperse them into the exhibit. They're all hanging around the Hammond Creation Lab. We want them nice and all over the place. Yeah, the good thing is there's only one dinosaur that can threaten all of these creatures that we put in this exhibit, with the exception of the stegosaurs, and that is the Indominus. So all we have to do is, I don't know, fire some medical darts at them, and they'll start dispersing. Yeah, that's much better. Run away from here, Camarasaur. Run away. That's right.
Changing orientation.
Please be advised that our weather
Assuming control.
predict
You Camarasaurs don't learn, do you? Fine, go. Trying to clear you all out away from the Hammond Creation Lab.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning level has been raised. Ladies and gentlemen, in response to the adverse weather, please take cover until the conditions have passed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Camarasaurus to the park.
Uh-oh, building damaged by storm. Oh, well, don't worry. That's just the substation. Let's see what other oh. Oh, here.
Crew responding to repair request.
Yeah, I thought we had bought all three. Okay. Yeah.
Please
Go
resume
and
normal activity.
go and repair the innovation center. It's only got some minor storm damage and a broken glass. Oh, and you can see a fire on the inside. How interesting. What could possibly cause it to catch on fire? Okay. Yeah, here, we'll make another apatosaur. Release the Diplo. And then release the other Diplo. Disease contracted where? Oh. Medicate.
to welcome the
Hmm.
Diplodocus to the park.
Go, Diplodocus, go! God, you're so slow.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Okay. Let's make one more Apatosaurus. We'll release all three of them at once.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Diplodocus to the park.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I'd love to put a carnivore in this exhibit, but everything's too big. Either too small or too big. I mean, I suppose I could release something tiny like a Dilo into the exhibit. I don't think they'd attack the Stegosaur, and if they did, they'd have no chance of winning. Hmm. Yeah, I wanted to release the Apatosaurus last. Mainly because of the fact that if I release him first, he will never leave. We want the dinosaurs to disseminate out through the habitat, not to stay in one place. Hmm. Let's go ahead and release one of the Apatosaurs. Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Oh, interesting pattern. You know what would be the perfect thing to add into one of these parks? A movie theater. And in the theater, they can play Jurassic Park, the movie. Yeah, apparently no one wants to go to the fossil zone. Seems to be a waste of a building, so we're just gonna take that out. Wow. Let's release another apatosaur. Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Okay, let's release the third apatosaur into the exhibit. Then we can see about bringing in a small carnivore. So let's look into a tiny carnivore that we could have in this exhibit. Maybe Troodon. Yeah, it's a tiny carnivore. Proceratosaurus may be too big, but Troodon is just small enough that I would think it would be alright. Let's go for rainforest pattern, robust digestion, tooth hardness, confined space, intuitive learning, stress inhibitor 3.0. Okay. Oh yeah, it can handle the population, no problem. And then aggressive instincts. $1 million to make a Troodon. Very good. So where should we have the Troodons live, eh? I think we'll put a carnivore feeder right up here by the lake. Yeah. That way they won't hassle the big herbivores. If they can avoid it, anyway. I'm a little bit worried that the Troodons might be too much. But, I don't know. I mean, because they are poison technically, but, well, the problem with that is usually they only attack the small dinosaurs, like Archaeornithomimus or Coelophysis or something along those lines. Let's release the first one. And then...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
oh
to
yeah.
welcome a Troodon to the park.
Oh yeah, these are small enough they shouldn't be a problem.
We are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park.
good. We got 5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
we
4.
are pleased to welcome a troodon to the park.
Coming over here and looking for meat. We have some small carnivores living amongst the giant herbivores. Well, it seems that everything's working out so far. Okay, I suppose we should make the Indominus now. And I think by the time the Indominus will be ready, that'll be about the end of the stream. Okay. Let's make the Indominus. It's outrunning the rest of its social group, so it feels lonely. The rest of its social group are just coming up to it now. Yeah, animals are creatures of habit. When they find food at one location, they'll usually return to it. We want to encourage the troodons to regularly go up over by that lake and stay relatively close to the creation lab. Yeah, if I make another exhibit with something like Dreadnoughtus in it, I could put a Herrerasaur running around down there. I think this is about it for the stream, people. I'll see you all next time. This has been an M07 production. I've been